Okay, Mr. Kule, like I said the tension on the street now is high. People are hungry. People are hungry. There's no money. The money in their pocket now can buy less. Do you think by next week, if NLC intends to go for protest, do you think Ashwaju will still enjoy that, that that lack of support that NLC got earlier June? Don't you think that people now that people are hungry and hungry, don't you think that NLC will not get the support of the police? Because I must tell you, even the APC supporters, what do you think will happen?
Yeah, you see, the NLC cannot take you anywhere. They're Labour Congress. They are protecting for their own pockets. They are like trying to, create a room for government to hear them for increment of salary. What is the population? What is the population of Labour in Nigerian youth population?
The civil servant?
Yeah, the civil servant. What's the population? They are just minor. So NLC is fighting for their pocket. So who is fighting for the masses? They will tell you they are fighting for masses, but they are fighting for their pocket. It's only when you've been part of them that you will know this. As a student there, the nuns, they will have their own protest separately. The NLC will have their own separately. Right? And it was the last time they always have joint protests. When Ishaq Bafayao was a former former chairman of Nigerian Labour Congress under Babangida Abacha. So that was when NLC was vibrant. But the NLC of today, once they sort their own internal problem out with government, nothing for the masses. Right? We need an organization that will fight for the masses on the street. Likewise, the masses too has to be constructive. You can see everywhere now, they cannot open their shop. It's just like we are in Onitsha market, as it is now. Everywhere, people are just out complaining. So, Mr. Tinubu, please, it's SOS. The people are suffering, and they are hungry, and you must know that if you don't have a food on your tummy before you went to bed yesterday night, you wake up with hunger. That is what is going on now. People are hungry. They are hungry because they went to bed with hunger yesterday, and they are waking up now. They are just framing up. They are just, crying out loud. They are just protesting with their speech. So
I guess that is a very expensive advice that you just gave your principal now. Well, I hope he heeds to that.
How is it expensive?
It's a very good advice. You just told him that people are hungry.
They went to bed hungry, and they wake up.
To me, I think I'm surprised, and also maybe at the same time I'm impressed that I can see you, who I know throughout the campaign period, come what may, you defended Tinubu. I think I'm impressed to see you come out, call him out if they need to. That's impressive. I think that's a good one. Kudos to you. Now, secondly, yesterday we received an unfortunate news from our neighbors in the north, Niger, where we heard that there has been a military coup. How do you think this will have an impact on Nigerian democracy? And do you think a coup, there's a chance of coup happening in Nigeria? Because almost about 4 to 5 countries in the ECOWAS, ecosystem has undergone what we call in the last 5 years. How, what are the chances of Nigerian democracy at this point? Just yesterday, Niger has been taken over by the military forces.
Mind you, in land size, right? In land size, Niger is a minor country to Nigeria.
In land size?
In land size, in population size. In land size, Niger, Mali, all of them. I think they are desert. The majority of all those areas are desert. So to me, Nigeria being brothers keepers, people who has been playing a brothers keeper, role in West African region to start with, has to come in now, because I learned the military guys, they've locked up the president. Their president now, they've locked it up.
Close all the borders.
Now it will take the ECOWAS, to just hit the ground running, be at work now, to go and have meeting, start consulting.
ECOWAS chairman happens to be Bola Ahmed, and he has not been able, to resolve the problem in his own company. So how will he be able to go outside and resolve
he has sent the Benin Republic president to go and get the job done for him in in Niger. So as it is, the Benin Republic president is in Niger now, trying to sort out things with the military. But military rule is always an outlawed rule. So as the military are there now, they are illegal government. They are still going. Any government they form is going to be illegal government. No body from no Western world, no Western country will want to associate with them. No African country will want to associate with them, because once you come to a coup, you come to power with a coup. Coup has been abolished. Coup has been abolished inside of Africa, inside of the world, and in Africa. And the white guys, the foreign countries, they are telling us, the white countries, the foreign countries, the superpowers countries, they said there shouldn't be no more coup in Africa. So it's now left for sanction upon sanction. If the guy that took over, that's the general that took over, the soldier that took over,
the soldier was the president bodyguard.
It was so there will be enough sanction, and they will put a whole lot of Niger people into trouble. That's hardship, because there will be serious sanction on that country, because the whole military coup has been outdated, it's been an archaic solution to problem of any nation, right? But to me, you could remember the other time where Obasanjo, Sao Tome president, came to visit Obasanjo during his regime, and before he got back to his base, they have ousted him. They have ousted him, right? And it took Obasanjo bravery to get a phone call across to the soldier that they should relinquish that power back to the president they ousted, right? So to me, we need a strong voice that will speak that message, that will speak that message loud and direct to the junta, the military junta in Niger. He should be able to have, because it's controlled.
On what antecedents?
On the antecedent that he did that for Yama of Gambia when there was crisis in Gambia. Yeah, provide a solution. There was between election rancor that Yama said is not going to accept the result. It was turning to chaos then, Asiwaju he went in there and intervened, he moderated the old issues.
That was how many years ago?
That was like under this Buhari now, like 4 or 5 years ago.
The Asiwaju of today, do you think he still has that capacity?
He has. You're not God. You are not God. You can't say somebody doesn't have the capacity in him. Is only God.
He has been so docile when it comes to Nigeria matters.
It's not like docile. Nigeria problem is so critical. It's so critical. So you should give kudos at times to Nigerian for anybody that comes to that seat. That seat is hot seat. It takes easy way to rule in Ghana. It takes easy way to even rule in America. But once you get to Nigeria, look at the ethnic issues alone that is going on. Some people will carry out their ethnic issues around the economy issue. Some people will carry their religion, issue around the, we are very diverse, people, so nation. So to control a diverse nation, then you have to slow and gently so that you,
Mr. Kule,
yeah.
this question I'm about to ask you is a question that I'm scared. Are you scared for the Nigerian? Are you scared for the future of Nigerian democracy? How do you think the presidential election petition judgment? How do you think it will affect our unity, our oneness as a nation if it doesn't go in favor of the president?
And if it doesn't go in favor of the other candidate, likewise, it's not only your president, it's not only the sitting president, about the sitting candidate, the two other candidates, talking of Atiku and Obi. What they're saying now is, when election eras comes like this, they will start referring to constitution, so constitution, and they always forget that our constitution said is more or less a military constitution already packed for general, what's it called, the general Salam to work on. Now you see, under the constitution they are talking of 2/3, but that 2/3 now they are trying to say there's a section 2 that say all states are equal, that the privileges you are going to give to 26 states of Nigeria is the same privilege you need to give to FCT, Federal Capital Territory. And there was an erudite lawyer that came on with that policy. There's no problem with it. Have you ever seen any president they've overturned their election in this country?
No.
Have you ever seen any election being overturned? We know how we manage ourselves. Forget about say they want to overturn or not to overturn it. As it is now, Tinubu will still be there.
But we know there's always a first time.
You will go to Supreme Court, mind you. They are still going to go to Supreme Court. They will go to appeal. They will appeal. So all the while, and nobody will want to a governance at the middle of the way, and you want to distract it and remove. The problem we are having is a multi-dimensional problem we are having now. It's a problem that it will even take. If Pope come, Pope will be overwhelmed. I'm talking of the most saint man on earth, quote and unquote. If Pope comes to this Nigeria, some people like Raf will still condemn him. Say, hey, this one, be Igbo. Why you can't they rule us? So to me, Nigeria is a complex country. I myself, I wish we should create a regional system of government, so everybody mind their way. So there won't be anybody coming down and saying trash to each other. That's just one thing I believe in. Nigeria is a multi-dimensional country. We are too diverse. There is this diversity problem with us, right? Because no matter how long I play with you, that jinx, genetic destiny will still play out. That after all, you'll be this, you'll be almost this, you'll be almost that. But mind you, the civilized one that have gone outside, abroad, Igbo man that go outside Nigeria, to the Western world, Yoruba man that go outside Nigeria, they are always well enlightened. They keep all these bigots, the ethnic issue by side. But it's our local indigents here that creates that stuff, which I think is more or less an action that we need